This is CBS 2 News at 4.
Good afternoon. A mental competency hearing for Boise mass stabbing suspect Timmy Kinner continues next week, and CBS 2's Scott Logan has been following this proceeding as well as the latest legal developments in the case. He's live here in the studio. Scott.
As that mental competency hearing for Kinner proceeds, the mother of the little girl Kinner is charged with killing has filed a wrongful death lawsuit. That lawsuit names not only Kinner, but the apartment owners and managers, as well as a tenant that the lawsuit says let Kinner stay at her apartment prior to the attack. Timmy Kinner is accused of killing 3-year-old Ruya Kadir and stabbing 8 other people, including 6 children, at Ruya's birthday party June 30th. Kinner faces the death penalty, but a psychiatrist declared Kinner mentally incompetent to stand trial. A judge will rule on Kinner's mental competency after a closed hearing, part of which was held Thursday and continues next week. Meantime, in a civil lawsuit, Ruya's mother, Befitu Kadir, places responsibility for her daughter's violent death not only on Kinner, but on Northwest Real Estate Capital Corporation, a nonprofit that owns the Wiley Street Station apartments where the attack happened. The lawsuit also names the apartment manager and an unidentified woman who let Kinner, with a past history of violence, stay at her apartment without landlord approval in violation of HUD tenant-only policies. The lawsuit details Befitu Kadir's dangerous escape from family abuse in her native Ethiopia, her flight to Syria, Turkey, and ultimately refuge in Boise. But that safe haven in Boise fell apart June 30th, the lawsuit says, with the violence inflicted by Kinner and enabled by the negligence of others. The lawsuit expresses Befitu Kadir's difficulty sleeping and coping with day-to-day life since her daughter's death. And the document says, quote, she has begged her husband many nights to take her to the burial place so that she could dig up the body of her daughter and make sure she was really deceased. The lawsuit does not specify damages, and Northwest Real Estate Capital Corporation has declined comment. The mental competency hearing for Kinner continues next week on Thursday, and that proceeding again is closed to the public and the media. Live in the studio, Scott Logan, CBS 2 News.
Scott, thank you. For the latest developments on this case, you can head to idahonews.com. We outline the civil lawsuits and criminal case against Timmy Kinner. Download the KBOI2 mobile app for notifications. Kinner's next court appearance is January 3rd, as Scott